Oh shit, we are live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Curls and all. DJ ELR. DJ ELR. FYoDj podcast.
What's going on over there, bro?
Hey.
Got a new look or what?
Hey, man, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? It's No Shave November, which that
Look,
don't mean nothing for me.
Is
But
that the thing?
what No Shave November is a thing. That's a thing. But I ain't really got no facial hair, so that just means I ain't about to cut my hair. That's all that means. But I really am about to get a haircut though. I'm just playing around with y'all.
Yeah, smoking right now? Yeah. Okay.
Well, but how y'all? How, what's up with my guy, bro? How you doing?
Uncle, are we really live on the motherfucking radio?
Oh yeah, we live. Look, Doc be like, oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, it's lit. It's lit. Shout out to our guests on that. Listen, it ain't even a guest, man. We about to really get into this, man, because we about to really pipe up on this FYoDj podcast, and we only felt like it was right. You know what I'm saying? We need you see it.
Man, so without further ado, man, we're gonna let the world understand. Y'all probably seen dude on a couple. Actually, the podcast we got with B on it is coming out soon. But y'all seen him all through our shit, man. And it was only right, man. Invite the man Doc B to the family. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
chin scratching, broken around, fix them.
You dig. Explain it. Who was Doc B?
Doc B, the man, the myth, the legend. Not as old as I look, but I got that swag. I am older. Born, raised in Milwaukee. Man, how people get on this? Or how they get to this? But I was gonna text the motherfucker telling me to check the phone.
Actually, are we live? Or we gotta go? We hitting live.
I don't know. We might be live. Shoot, go look on the YouTube real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, not right.
All right.
Well, either way, it's getting reposted. We're gonna post it on all the podcast streaming sites. It's gonna be everywhere. So if you don't hear it right now as we recording it, please make sure you go to Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to your podcast. You can go listen to it, and we will have it on our YouTube, FYoDj on YouTube.
God, I was trying to get somebody to tune in, check it out.
Oh, word.
I ain't tripping. Okay, so last night start with a B. My favorite group is Parliament Funkadelic. So George Clinton had a character. He had characters on every album, different characters throughout his shit. And one of them was called Dr. Funkenstein. So between Dr. Funkenstein and Dr. J, because I like dudes' skills and ball playing, I went with, okay, I'm going with the doctorate aspect. And then with hip hop, as I was getting into hip hop.
Just so I don't mean to cut you off, but we are live. We live on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube right now, if anybody subscribed to us right now is probably watching us. Shout out to all the viewers right now. If you're watching us right now live, we want to shout y'all out because y'all day ones for real. My bad, Doc. Keep going.
DJ podcast? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna tell them over right now.
When you type it into YouTube, there's no spaces. FYoDj. No spaces.
Yeah, gotcha. Why?
And it say we live right now.
DJ podcast, FYoDj podcast.
Just FYoDj. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just searching up when we going live, man. But yeah, man, my main man Doc B. You know what I'm saying? We gonna add some some depth.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish that explanation.
Oh,
so you got the doctor from that. B is my last name. B-Boy Productions is the company because I just fell in love with hip hop, and a beat boy and a beat girl was the original fans of hip hop in the South Bronx. So, short for beat boy and beat girl is B-Boy and B-Girl. So B-Boy Productions is that. And I was watching my man Will D always laugh at this, like, you didn't know where you live, nigga? I was like, I saw the East Coast always got their props. We big up on ourselves now, but a long time ago we always was the stepson of Chicago or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, major cities like Chicago, LA, New York, whatever. So I was checking out the weather and it's like, the Midwest, it's like this. I was like, oh, I like that. I like that Midwest. I mean, that's talking about us. That's us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got them coasts and you got us. I went with the Midwest mixer, Dr. B or Doc B.
It's called Midwest Mixer Doc B.
Yep, Midwest Mixer Dr. B.
And we're gonna listen. Let's not glaze over the fact that you just dedicated your part of your legacy to the Midwest, because bro, I like, you know, obviously we biased because we from the Midwest. Y'all, you know, obviously from Milwaukee. I'm from Ohio, but like I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of times the Midwest get looked over as far as the talent on so many different levels. So I just want to take the time to just appreciate that, man, because that's major.
Let's touch on that. Why is that, bro? Why you feel like that? Why?
Because
I'm gonna get mine before I'm gonna get mine. I feel like, bro, because we don't have a specific sound. You feel me?
Okay.
Generally, you can tell when somebody's from the East Coast, right? You can tell when somebody's, you're like, oh, where are they from? Somewhere over there. Generally, you can tell West Coast.
They got an accent.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got you know, and then technically Chicago, and it's weird because Chicago's Midwest, but you can tell, you know, somebody from the Shack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But we have so many different styles. I feel like we're overlooked, and we just like, oh, dude is fresh, dude is good, but it's never like he's from the Midwest.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You want to speak? Okay, I think what it is, well, I mean, the more people, the more your energy and brain get out, or the more labels, or the more more, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the film companies are. That's what, and most people that go, they wear it on their back, but most people don't wear it on their back. You know what I mean? So once you get down, and I'm not saying you got to do it. I know we get disappointed in like my man speak, Arrested Development. It's like,
I think that shit
man,
weak.
you got to claim. You got to claim it hard.
Shit weak. I think that shit's weak.
Right. But
shit's weak.
But okay, I'm just being a scientist. I'm being the scientist now. I can't have any emotion on it. So there's no. I'm saying, I'm just explaining that that's. You say why? I'm saying this is why. The reason why is because these were the major places which is why Arsenio Hall would be like, I'm from a little town the same town as Halle Berry, and I just ran out there with a Pinto and a bag of clothes and went out to LA and tried to make it. So once you get there, I guess you just want to get caught up and you want to assimilate so much and not wear your city on your back because people make you feel weird about it. Right. Because you're gonna stick your chest out and do it, or you gonna assimilate and make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything sounds the same on the radio. It's like, well, if I keep making conscientious music and it ain't getting on, I make twerk music and banger music and trap music, and it gets on, I get rotation.
Yeah.
You know what?
They gonna do what they got to do to survive. That's real.
I'm gonna give in.
But okay, so I think the reason why
that, and the person got to get in there and just throw that ladder.
Nah, that's real. That's real. And I think the reason why it's kind of like that is because a little bit of combination of both of what y'all said for real. Like, I think part of it is the fact that when you think about it, right? Like, and I'm not going to say that we don't really have a sound, because I do believe that, and I'm not going to say that this is our sound, but I do believe that when you hear like that sample, or almost like a vintage, like, I don't know, I feel like there is a certain undertone of Midwest music that we do have, you know what I'm saying, when you think about Motown and all of that. But again, the other piece too is, like Doc was saying, you know, times was a little bit different back in the Motown days. There was it wasn't just music, there was other industries that were that brought light to the area, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that does kind of weigh on it, because at the end of the day, we're talking about the music industry, and it takes money to make it in this industry. So you just gotta have that money flowing in the areas. But I also think we just ain't really had nobody, like, I mean, yeah, we got the Kanye's.
All right, go ahead. I'm just fucking. All right, that shout out to Nori and them. Shout out to Nori. Shout out to Drink Champ.
Yeah.
The hookah. Make some noise. This ain't them. What's that? What's probably though?
That's real.
I say personally, man, it's we are no sound and a sound, and that's why I think we have either some of the best or the best. You already know how I feel about my own skills. We'll talk about that in a second. But it's because I accept and I want to learn about every style and bring it all in and become that monster that does it all. I've seen tour DJs from different cities and the coast, and they're like, man, what's wrong with y'all here? I was like, because they like that East Coast or that lane of Philly, but they like this too. So if I'm going to Philly, I'm gonna find out what's popping in Philly.
Yeah.
As well as what I already bring to the table.
Right.
I'm gonna find out. Why do I know about the skating culture and JB skating. Why do I know about steppers? Why do I know about house? Why do I know that? Because I'm gonna study that stuff.
Right.
That's what we do here. And other cats don't. And God bless them if you can make a living doing it that way. But if you gonna make to me, you doing two things. You limiting your income source.
Mm-hmm.
However, you gonna play to them different crowds. And the other thing is, there's some good ass music in all these genres, in my opinion, or at least good.
That's true.
If I can say the get down part, if I want to quote the TV miniseries or the breakdowns of these songs or the samples of these, so you because if you prejudice, you're gonna miss out on Hall and Oates and AC/DC and Led Zeppelin. You're gonna miss out on all them samples and the good riffs.
Yeah,
I mean, your loss, fam.
That's a fact.
Or is house music gonna be all you gonna miss out on all that disco and all that good house music because supposedly some gay people that you don't mess with it. I mean, you limiting yourself, fam. For me.
No, I feel you. All right, but let's hop back on the point of so being a DJ, right? Do I go to?
We sound like Detroit.
Do I go to LA and wear a Cali hat and to fit in to be a Cali DJ, or do I rep my city all the way?
Man, you know what it is with me. Because listen, even when I was in Milwaukee,
unless it's gonna offend the blood of Crip, I'm where I'm doing me.
And that's
unless it's gonna offend somebody, I'm doing me.
I'm not really with
you gonna know I'm Packers. You gonna know I'm Packers down, Bucks down, Brewers down, Milwaukee Wave, whatever, Panthers, Wisconsin Badgers.
Right.
Man, I ain't gonna overdo it, but
yeah, you're gonna be respectful, and that's where it gets tricky. That's where it gets tricky.
Wave, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe I'm hopping on waves, and if you're from Milwaukee and I'm from Atlanta, that don't work for me, man.
But see, here's the thing, bro. But this is where it kind of gets tricky because people don't understand that you can still represent where you cultures. So for example, right, like when I was living in Milwaukee, I was very well aware of my surroundings and understood like this ain't my hometown, so I'm gonna always show respect to the people who grew up here and built this community that I just so happen to be a part of because of whatever my certain circumstances are at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So and that doesn't negate that anytime people in Milwaukee, if you say DJ ELR, they're gonna say, oh yeah, he from Ohio. Like when we was winning the championships, when Brian was in Cleveland and losing championships, niggas was telling me like, yo, y'all over here losing or y'all winning or whatever. Like
plural on that, you put the plural on the championships.
I mean, we won one, but it don't matter. It's that's the details, bro. You don't worry about that.
How much we been burning jerseys? He ain't here now.
Hey, man, well, don't worry about it. We on to LA now. We not in Cleveland no more.
I think that's how you took the burning jersey. That's weak.
We in LA now. We not in Cleveland no more. So that.
Yeah, that was foul, but so was the decision on. That's dude basically did The Bachelor with a team. Who will get the rose?
Yeah, that was bad. But I'm gonna be honest. Let me say this because it's funny because anytime I talk to people about LeBron, they always bring that up, and that is bad. But in my defense, I didn't get to see that because at the time I was incarcerated, so I didn't really get to see the whole media spectacle of it.
That's stripes. You got stripes.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. That ain't really. But again, right? That's just what I'm saying. Like, man, like we can have that conversation, right? Like, man, that's part of the reason why I continue to do music because music really saved my life in regards of, man, I was doing a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have been doing at a young age. I was in prison when I was 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's for me, music is bigger than just a platform or trying to catch a wave because it's cool. Like, man, I've been doing this because this has been my passion since for as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, so I mean, you want to break down? I'm not skating over that at all, man. That's some deep shit. I appreciate you being here and getting through that.
Yeah, for sure.
And paying your debt to society and all that, whatever. You'll explain to me later off camera. So.
Oh, but, yeah, it ain't that.
So my thing with the LeBron thing, and I'm a fan. I'm a Laker fan, Bucks fan, Redskins fan, Packers fan. I know it sounds weird. I can explain later, but the bottom line is I'm still a realist. So even though I don't like how KD moved around,
right?
I don't like how he did that, especially with the catch y'all just almost beat. I didn't like that. However, I'm not gonna say he can't play ball.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Balling. Dude was the ball. He was damn near unstoppable.
Right.
You know, but so I say that to say about LeBron. I thought he should be able to move around. I just thought he did it in an attacky way for as deep as that was. Right. He did a WWE move. I love it. That's what's great. I love spectacular stuff and lights and he know because like neon lights and I'm one of the DJs that be. Some people say I'm overdoing it.
You still got neon? You still got Dr. B neon?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got the Dr. B neon.
Oh shit!
I got the crazy searchlight like when WWE come out on stage and they had a little the Rumble skins and stuff. I did it.
You still got the Rumble skins? You still got?
I did it. I used them at a Labor Day party.
Hey.
Studio.
You still got track spots?
The track spots I sold because I got some other ones. Yeah, the intelligent light stuff. Yeah, I still got them.
Nigga, I remember that nigga got the track spots. Nigga,
I won them in a battle in Vegas.
Bro, the track spots at the time, bro, was like the best lights, nigga, you can have, fam. Like them bitches was like thousands of dollars.
You have remote control. You have a light man. You have a DJ man. You have a light dude. That program.
Hey, people don't speak about that enough, though, man. Even when you doing like night. Like Lucid, they have it.
No, you said what?
Lucid have. I was just saying, like, as far as lights, that's one thing I give Milwaukee, like they clubs and stuff. Like they be having people who just run lights. Like Lucid does, they do that, and that's not everybody don't do that.
93. So yeah, we talking like I'm doing this shit in like the 90s,
right?
Like 90. Right. I'm still cool though, because shit at Pure on Wisconsin Avenue. Yeah, man.
They had to get it from somewhere, right?
It's a CO2, dude. It's a CO2 machine or something where you hit it and the shit comes down and the club cools off like 30 degrees. So cause like 30. So like man, motherfuckers had never seen that shit here. Like that's you know what I'm saying. So that's shit on DJ and other stuff. So, but anyway, I say all that to say back to the LeBron thing. That was just an immature move, and then the other immature move he did was when him and Dwayne Wade was mocking Dirk Nowitzki, and when they went against Dallas, and I was like, okay, dude, he hasn't grown up yet. It was like mocking dude because he had the flow. I'm like, man, you don't even. That's like that's you know what I'm saying. That shit ain't cool. Like, you can do that behind the scenes with him if you're gonna do that, but just to really even do that shit was like immature. But I mean, you know, you got the spotlight on as far as the cat is. But it's on the plus side, as far as the dude that's had the spotlight on this nigga since high school, niggas, they got to move his games out of the high school to a stadium. Allen Iverson flying in to see this nigga. Yeah. Sports Illustrated, $90 million Nike deal before you even dribble the ball on the NBA court. That's a bad motherfucker, man.
And let me and I'm gonna say this, and then we can move on to something after LeBron. But another reason why I'm a huge LeBron fan is because he's from Akron and my mom is from Akron. So like, so like, I like, you know what I'm saying? Like before he was even making it and stuff, before he even really got to the league and stuff, he was still obviously, like you just said, in high school was that guy. But like before he even got to the league, like family members he used to be around, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like, so it was just dope to see his real, like I saw his come up, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. And I know where he from. It's Akron ain't nothing to play with. That's a fact.
Yeah, you ain't sightseeing, nigga. You from there.
Right, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only other thing.
We ain't visiting, nigga. We here.
Yeah. So, all right. So, can I ask y'all this, bro? Because I got to ask y'all, bro. So, here we go. I know everybody talking about this, and I hate to be the cliche. All right, we're going to talk about the hot topics, but I do want to know what y'all think about this Kanye album, man.
This is what me and him say about, you know, you really don't. If you play DJs going to relate to this. But when you about to play and the DJ start playing all the hits or playing a lot of shit, like he's a little bit better than me about this. But we kind of the same. Like, okay, nigga, go and play City Girls and whatever you think is hot, motherfucker. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it better anyway. I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna do it my way anyway. So like, fuck you. So anyway, I say that to say, if they talking about a hot topic on Breakfast Club, whoever the fuck. We still got our own angle on it, so don't even trip.
Hey, that's real. That's real. And I love that though and that's one thing I used to love about Styles, because there's a couple DJs and they my dogs still to this day. Like some DJs that I DJ with don't like that shit. Like, bro, don't play the hits. And I'd be like, bro, like it's so much music, bro. I can have it jumping off stuff from 05.
Yeah, I don't encourage it, especially when a nigga play it for 30 seconds.
But it's like,
but you can do it tastefully.
My library nice.
It's like nigga, like, all right, we're playing professional basketball, and all of a sudden, niggas hit you with the zone. What you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do?
You gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Come on, play
Coach,
in the man.
Time out.
No.
Get the 3-point shooters out here, fam. Like
Right.
now, you gonna adjust to your situation, fam, and shoot their eyes out.
Yeah.
Or take another route, kick it out.
What you gonna do?
Same thing with DJing, fam. Like it is some whole ass shit, right? It's whole ass.
Some of us do it on purpose.
It's exactly.
Yeah, that's different.
Cities, I know that's what the nigga doing. Like, because they even like, why you gotta bring this nigga in? You got plenty of motherfuckers here in blank, just filling the blank city. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on, fam.
All right, go ahead. I know you.
Yeah.
Nah, because that's damn near a conversation. I feel like we just need to embellish on, because let's talk about that for real, bro. Because we need to talk about DJ etiquette, man. Let's have this conversation, right? Because at the end of the day, we all under the same umbrella. We all trying to do the same things. We all
supposedly.
No, ain't no supposedly about it. Everybody chasing the same gigs, everybody doing, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in their own lane, but we all doing the same thing. Like there should be some sort of camaraderie or some type of rules to the game, which I feel like at the beginning there were, but as time has evolved and a lot of amateurs and people don't really.
There should be, but that's just like saying like in the game now, like life, like in the dope game, like there should be some rules. There, like right now in the world, there are no rules, fam. You have to go with what you know.
That's true too.
Like,
that's true too. I'm just saying, like, okay, so for example, right, not like, and this is what I'm saying about when we talking about like playing songs beforehand, right? Like when me and you, when you used to be like, yo, L, come up here and play, you know, do the opening set for me. That's one of them situations where, out of respect for you, because you giving me the opportunity, I'm not. But why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a situation where, you know, the crowd is starting to get packed a little early and people starting to ask about it.
Was asked about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you have to break into it a little bit, but there's still a way of playing an opening set, bro.
Real talk. Now, what he said, I agree and disagree. So it's rules, but it's so many people that's in it. The lines are blurred, and because combination club owners, promoters, people that's getting married, they playing around with who's who. Like so in other words, I'm wrong for saying this, and cab drivers keep telling me I'm wrong. So I'm gonna say I'm wrong, but this is how I feel about it. Uber and Lyft reminds me of like the DJ game. Like you niggas are not trained professional cab drivers, but y'all all up in the lanes of this shit, doing this shit.
Right.
So like, motherfuckers, so when shit be going wrong with Uber and all that shit, I be like kind of looking sideways, giving the side eye, because I'm like, we ain't got the glass, we ain't got the meters, the whole nine. I'm not saying that because I'm the old motherfucker with the, you know, thing tick. I'm just saying like with DJing, there's rules to this shit, and because everybody's skipping class and it's something fun to do and get status, they're not charging right, they're not prepared right, they don't know how to work the mic right, they don't know how to take the crowd up and down. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what's appropriate for motherfuckers. Gonna be having clean versions, and they doing schools and church and weddings and shit like that. It's like it's so blurred out, and then just when you ready to get on them, club owner or the bullshit I hate really is they'll say I'm trying to get so and so a dance. This is what I tell when they do that. They got a school. They be like, well, such and such in social studies wants a DJ. So I've been doing this school 5-6 years. I got this whole shit. I got 900 kids bouncing off the walls. So you want to let this motherfucker try out? I said, okay. I'll tell you what. I teach. I'm a teacher. I'm literally a teacher. Okay, I want to come in and now I'm gonna take over your class. And by the way, that check you were supposed to get on Friday? Nope. That director, buddy, I'll take that. Oh, what you mean? That's crazy. What about don't worry about the union. Ain't no union, motherfucker. That's what I felt doing. I made a deal with your principal. Now I'm teaching your class.
Yeah.
Now what? But you can come. You can sit in the back. By the way, this is shit
type shit. Yeah, that's real though. That's real.
The motherfuckers, and this is what I forgot to do when we came. We just did a thing at Running Rebels. This is what I meant to say at it when we was talking about our jobs. People don't even respect DJing as a regular job anyway. Cause and even one of, and I'm not busting him out. What's my man that was with P1, the Asian dude, Checks. So dude was DJ Checks. So I'm not busting him out. He said, this is what he said. I'm all over the country. I'm a DJ, but I'm all over the country. Cause with my regular job or with my real job, no, he said with my real job. So even the DJs themselves, that's how much they don't think their job is a real job. So my real job is selling cars, my real job is at Pick and Set. My real job is whatever, but then I DJ too, cause that's how. So that's what people already thought about it. That's like what you really gonna do. Your moms, your pa, everybody that knew the formula was go to school, get married, two dogs and a cat and a fence and whatever the fuck. And then all them factory jobs started breaking the fuck down. Yeah. Then they don't know what the fuck to do.
But see, that's and let me say this from I guess
seriously, we take this shit to heart.
Right, and let me say this from a younger perspective. Because I know people probably look at it right. People probably.
We talking about DJing, not rapping for a change. Everybody think hip hop is all rappers.
Right.
And we the cornerstone of all this shit.
Right.
So, it's time to recognize the real motherfucker, the mecca of this shit.
They just
sorry, dog. Man, I keep cutting you off.
No, you good. You good. Keep going.
That's kind of like I be trying not to. I feel like I be hating, right? Like not
right, because
inside I be feeling like I'm hating because
good is bad because it's the inverse. It's the Twilight Zone upside down.
Yeah,
pajamas is okay. Furry slippers is okay. And you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Everything is okay.
No hate, everything
no hate
is like people.
Everything is blurred. Job. The lines is blurred.
Let's go back to the regular job. Check this out, right?
Yes,
so if there's a gang of DJs, right, DJing right now with 9 to 5s, ain't nothing wrong with 9 to 5. Shit, something you have to hold on to something. To fucking, until you get enough gigs.
Ain't no 401k in it, so no insurance unless you make your own.
Type shit.
How really are you into it if you take the approach of, oh man, this is my real job, and then I do this on the weekends? To me, fam, do you even deserve to play? You're taking real money. You're taking money off the board to play your bullshit. When somebody else would be playing, facilitating that same situation.
Do you want to jump in or
200% better?
I got something to say.
So let me say this. This is what. No, you're not. You're not out of pocket.
Wait, I'm down a little bit, but not all the way. Not all the way. Go ahead, sir.
What I would say is I think that's a lot of that has to do with this, right? Hip hop has become so big of a genre. It has become so big that it's a huge business now. So because it's a business, a lot of times business is done on relationships and who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So that's why I think that it's changing a lot, because it's such a big business. It's not really about what you can do. It's about who you know, because it's such a big business. And when you get the big business, it's big money. So now people gonna give when you're talking about money, now you want to keep that close. You know what I'm saying? You want to give it to you rather give that money to your buddy than somebody you don't really know. You know what I mean?
Or somebody
that's some big shit. That's some big shit. That's some real shit. We might not like it.
It definitely is.
We got to fuck some more bitches.
Hey, listen, bro. I don't want no smoke. I'm married. I don't want no phone.
That's real.
I mean, motherfucking Burger King hookups and shit down there. I'm sure.
But I'm not sure, but that's another angle.
Yeah.
I want to fuck a. I didn't get to be a man. Fuck that. I'm the man. No, but go ahead, though. That was beautiful what you said. So here's my thing. The analogy is. It's to me, it's hating only a little bit, but because you of the culture and you real about this shit, you really just want the best product on the floor. You ain't trying. You like when I had B-Boy Productions with all my DJs. Of course, I want every single DJ working every night a week that they want to work. But I never, even a DJ I didn't like, I don't want him or her not feeding their family from DJing. And I want all the money to be at a fair amount. You know what I'm saying? So my point is this. I'm gonna make the analogy basketball. I'm gonna take it back in the day. So basketball on the courts, I'm balling football, basketball all day. So on basketball on the courts, Lincoln Park, Our Avenue, Columbia, whatever, Clover Nook, you know, whatever. With multiple courts, the dopest niggas, the D1 type niggas, the niggas that really ball, they on that first court. You already understood. We ain't gotta even tell you. If you ain't on that level, you balled on these other courts. You might do a half game, or you might do a full game, or you might go shoot up here a couple times. But you better not. If we make a fast break the other way, your ass better get the fuck out the way. But you might even call winners on this court. You know, there's 3 courts in a row, maybe 6, or 3 courts like back to back. These you police yourself. The only way you do is like, man, can I run? Or it's like we ain't got enough people to run, so somebody had to go home, so we picked somebody else from over there. But if you wasn't a top tier nigga, you police yourself down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You self-regulate yourself now. Now we in that participation trophy shit. No matter what, no matter how bad Kyle is or Carol is, or you gotta let them motherfuckers play. They gotta participate. They gotta get something, even they lost every fucking game. Yeah. They can't sing, they still in the choir fucking up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On a tree, you know, whatever the fuck you gonna be in the damn school. Like, I mean, I get it because I coached, but I'm like, no, but motherfucker, you not the person for when the game is online, the clock is on. You're not the one that's in the game, fam. Right. I don't care. You practice all summer. I'm impressed. You still might not make the cut. And because they don't understand that they haven't experienced that because parents let them do what the fuck they want to. They got raised off of DVDs or hovering parents. And then on top of that, you got motherfuckers, the club owners and the way I just want to give so a chance. Or I just want to give something. Well, really, 9 times out of 10 it's just price and who they know. Yeah. You don't even know. That's why I get these calls 48 hours before. Man, so and so didn't show up. So and so ain't answering their phone. So and so took a deposit and we ain't heard. But we get those all the time because of all these goofy motherfuckers that's out here doing whatever they want to do. So I say he right because they abusing the culture. I mean he's a hater. He's not a hater because they abusing the culture of what me and him, what I helped raise and what he helps to continue. And he is a hater because if he working every night and everything's working, then if you hire a dude, it's supposed to be like, if you hire a dude, okay, that's your bad luck then. Because you hired a bullshit motherfucker. We brought you the quality shit. You went for the bullshit, and now your shit don't work.
That's how generally works. But the situation, but you know what I mean. But that's how.
But you love the sport, man. You love the sport. You protect it with the crowd. Like we got fired for this kind of shit. I got fired for playing 2 live cook type. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I wear this, man. I love what you said with that Midwest and that B-boy thing, man. You think that shit gonna fly in corporate America or segregated conservative Milwaukee? You think that shit gonna
right
county or some shit like that?
Yeah. That's
real. Wait, what?
That's real though.
Still trying to throw in.
So hold on, stop. So Styles, bro, can we take a minute? Can we take a minute and just bask in the moment, man? Shout out my bro DJ New Styles, Munch Lauren, Ray Nitty. They got a banger on deck for real, video and all.
Hey, can you bring it up?
Hold on. We about to bring it up. Hold on for a second. We about to play this.
ELR.
Hold on. Yeah, we gonna play this. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get y'all all the way together real quick.
You know, I gotta take it for my dog. He was in out of town.
You was out of town? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was OT. OT. You know how that be.
Man, y'all gotta abbreviate everything.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They say okay, my nigga. Don't say okay. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I was looking for you though.
You know what? Yeah, and this we do.
Site 1A. I was looking for you.
Because we had 34 minutes. You know, we let this ride out. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up, and then you know what I'm saying, catch motherfuckers later. But yeah, let this shit ride, bro.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get this mug going. I'm tripping.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you want a host to do that to you? You ain't ready.
Look at it.
Why even know? Hello? Can we communicate?
Hey, shout out to Bankhead too. That's Bankhead comedian, man. cat in the city, super funny as shit.
Oh, he did the bow on the handshake.
Yeah, Bankhead funny as shit.
Oh man, it's crazy. Is he from Atlanta? Why he got that name?
You know, I don't know.
Oh,
No, he got it. He's straight up from here. He a Milwaukee. Yeah, straight up Milwaukee kid. Can you turn it up on your side?
We got sound.
Oh yeah, hold on. Oh no, this is good. It's as loud as it go.
Okay. So it's just gonna play out live.
You're supposed to introduce us. It's so Chico.
So yeah, my bad. Pardon my you know what I'm saying? My bad.
We so used to getting shit on
right,
DJ.
Right. So this is my new record feature, Much Lower Than the Ray Nitty cheat code. Just shot it about a month ago. We premiered it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like we gotta do it starting on our side, so like we did the thing.
Yeah. Oh, word. Be that good too.
Now I was in the bathroom looking at the thing like when we started looking at it. It came out pretty cold though. Definitely enjoyed it.
Oh, are we supposed to be talking about it?
Oh, we can. I got a moment though with Looney Baby and Ridley. It's crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna catch out. You fuck with Destiny Land? I fuck with Destiny Land. Destiny Land? Oh, cool. I fuck with shit.
Go hit a Vimo. To the Brodies. Go crazy. Hey.
Yeah, bro. I had fun shooting this, bro.
Hey, this was lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I was going down.
Hey. Moving like you're putting in cheat codes. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, y'all be snapping with that jack and dance. I ain't gonna lie, y'all be snapping with that, bro. That's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, bro. Pure Milwaukee shit, man.
Oh, that's word, right? I ain't even thought about that.
Yeah,
I guess that is ours. Yeah, I guess that is ours.
That's pure. Like, anybody they talking about jacket for them. It's all us,
bro. That's y'all. Like I ain't never see that until I got with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Until I moved to Milwaukee. So
right away,
y'all. Man. So again, y'all make sure y'all go check that out. DJ New Styles, Munch Lauren, Ray Nitty, cheat code. Go listen to that anywhere streaming sites.
You want to stream that?
Run the video up, run them views up for my guy.
One time. Man, I'm what you got up for the weekend?
Man, bro, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, right now I'm wrapping up this project I'm putting the project out here in a couple weeks. So I'm just kind of like doing the final touches. I got some videos I gotta shoot. I just dropped a video. Huh?
When it's dropping? Black Friday?
Black Friday, yeah. Black Friday. Hey, this funny. Hey, you know what's funny? This is the first time I'm me saying the release date because I ain't even told nobody publicly. So I guess the FYoDj podcast got the exclusive. But yeah, the project is dropping on Black Friday. So I'm super excited about that. The single Infinite. Huh? Oh, it's called Da Capo Al Coda. You know what I'm saying? Da Capo Al Coda is actually a musical term. It means from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm doing this project with my cousin. Kush Frederick, you know what I'm saying? This is the guy I started doing music with. So the title is very fitting, you know what I'm saying? We starting from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? We going from where it started at.
Black Friday is November 29th.
29th, yep, the 29th. So we dropping on 29th.
Friday the 29th. Because people just get dates messed up and days messed up. So they watching it over again, they know it's popping.
Oh yeah, the 29th. And then, you know, I mean, like I said, we dropped the visual, we dropped the video, the Infinite Vibe. So if y'all got any streaming platforms or anything like that, YouTube, go check that joint out. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff.
Word. B, what you got going on?
I got I just got through doing DJing a fundraiser for Lena Taylor, who went to Riverside High School. Senator Lena Taylor, she is running for mayor in 2020. So she'll be going against it'll be the primaries will be in February, and then the election will be in April. So primary means there'll be a vote between her and other candidates to see who will be the final two, and then those two will go at it in April. So I'll just so look out for her. I'm doing Nomad, which is like 1401 East Brady, on this Sunday, which would be the 10th.
Okay.
I'm rocking with Mr. Dye's Pies. We slinging them pies, make it sound like a drug dealer. Really
Hi, my brother.
And they lit.
They lit. So I'll be at the Mitchell Park Domes on Saturdays, 9 a.m. to like 1 o'clock. I'm always on V100.7 doing the 12 o'clock noon mix, the lunch mix, Tuesday, Thursday, and in rotation from 9 a.m. to 2 with DJ on Saturdays for Saturday mixtape.
Okay.
I think Fremo's for the bartenders ball on Saturday, November 23rd. I'll be at Highbury, which Fremo's is 6449 West Fond du Lac, and of course I'll be at Highbury, which is in Bayview, 2322 South Kinnickinnick on Black Friday.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, y'all got some weird street names in Milwaukee. Y'all got some weird city names. Y'all be wilding.
Germans and Polish. The state dance is like the polka. Learn how to do it.
I don't understand it.
Get your accordion looking ass. B-hyphen-BOY Productions. You gotta put that dash in there. You gotta put that hyphen in there. B-BOY Productions.com. I got a calendar, event, everything I'm doing is on there. And I do stuff for the community all the time too. So
Styles, what you got coming up, brother?
Tomorrow, Lucid downtown.
That's where Shaq played.
You know what I'm saying? Then Saturday, right across the street from there, Blush.
Okay.
Sunday Blush again. So yeah, we lit for the weekend.
I gotta get up there for the year closeout, bro. We gotta put something together, man.
We will. Don't trip. I'll let you know what's going on too for December. We planning a real crazy meetup. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I might need to slide through for that.
I forgot something. The number one zodiac, Sagittarius. Sorry, Libra.
Number one zodiac.
So I got a day party. I got a day party going for the first. Man, I haven't thrown a birthday party for real like forever. So I'm doing it December 8th. That's a Sunday in Mr. J's. That's 46 in Fond du Lac from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. $20. We doing boots and blazers.
Okay, boots and blazers on these guys. Well, hey man, you know it's always great chopping it up with my brothers, man. We had some great conversations, and we're gonna try to do this more often. You know, so everybody, like I said, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and that notification bell so y'all can get notified when we go live, when we post stuff. Follow us on everywhere, anywhere, streaming, podcast. You see the big banner behind my brother back there, say FYoDj and no spaces. So yeah, man, like I said, we appreciate y'all time and company, man. Just listening to the DJ gang vent, man. You know, this is legendary. You know, we got 3 generations.
They say we can't make it. They said, man, DJ podcast, there's no room for it.
Man, they're telling to beat the block, man. Hey, listen, real quick on our way out, man. Can we play my video on the way out, man? Ride out on them with my video. One time for the one time. Produced by myself, DJ ELR.
Yeah. All right. FYoDj ELR, nigga.
Kush. No, it's a problem once I'm in the booth. Consecutive sessions, I give them the truth. Man, I'm a marvel when making this magic. I grow and regenerate, feel like I'm Groot. Straight from the roots. Know that I'm working whenever I wake up and lace up my boots. Yeah, we gon' stomp on the yard, but dancing for mass and not something that we bout to do. I am incredible, shot is impeccable. Rolling up runs while I'm chewing on edibles. Reaching my baggage and pull out a nugget. Like, fuck it, this shit is okay, cause it's medical. Fists in the air with a pedestal. Need everything with the metal too. Recoup and stack up the revenue. Build up the setup for better view. Raising the bar, raising the team up. Race to the top, race to the stars. Nigga can't beam up. All that we got, make it or not. Them haters gon' see us, cause they can't see us. No, they can't. Yeah, I like that. Look, I ain't got time for the hate. Only got time to be great. And I don't got time guaranteed. So judging by the watch, I don't got a second I can waste. Cause I don't got the time that I need. Kush no seeds, dope with the flow so clean. Shine like paint pristine. Feeling like a factory, just strap the battery onto the back of me. And I will do this shit like a machine. Boy, I do this shit like a king. Only thing miss is the throne. And if you ain't part of the mission, then save all the bitching and leave us alone. They never killing my vibe. I'm in my lane, in my zone. Foot on the gas, foot on their necks. Yeah, we up next with your tone, nigga. Raising the bar, raising the team up. Race to the top, race to the stars. Nigga can't beam up. All that we got, make it or not. Them haters gon' see us, cause they can't see us. No, they can't. Raise. Nigga can't beam up. All that we got, make it or not. Them haters gon' see us, cause they can't see us. No, they can't. Yeah.